Welcome at CG-Carworks, and as you know, we're specializing on preserving collector cars. And today we're going to preserve BMW 850 E31, also called. And the car has the owner already for many, many years. I believe more than 20 years, in fact. And he also enjoyed it for many miles. I think the car already has 250, maybe 240, maybe even more kilometers on the clock. The underbody has quite some signs of rust. We have fuel lines that are very rusty, brake lines that are very rusty. But now it is time to put the car on lift, dry ice clean the car, and see what we can save. So this is how your underbody looks like after all these years, and we see actually quite some signs of rust. And now first we're going to remove all the underbody plate, and then we're going to completely dry ice clean the complete underbody of this 850. So after dry ice cleaning, we are left with some rust, and most of you do know that we can't remove rust with dry ice. We actually can remove quite a bit, all the loose bits, and we can clean the rust out. However, we can't remove it really deep in the pore, so therefore we have to use something manual, some wire wheel in this case, to remove all the heavy rust. And once we have done that, we're going to protect it with a rust stop, so no air can get in, and make sure that the rust will not continue further. This is the result after many hours of cleaning, sanding, waxing, and even more waxing to protect it. And then we have this. This is the end result. Very happy with the result. Now it is completely protected for many years to come. So the leather of this 850 is in very bad condition. It's very dry, the color is away, and we have also a couple of holes in it. And so we're gonna try to fix it up. We're gonna not put new leather in, since we want to keep the original leather, and this is better for the value of the car, in my opinion. But everyone has a different opinion about that. But we're gonna try to fix the leather and keep it as long in the car as possible. So let's see if we are able to do that. As you can see, we have here the automatic gearbox, and I think the car suits that very well. There's a luxury cruiser coupe, and automatic gearbox really fits into that. But the manual is very, very collectible, because rarely anyone ordered the manual, because I mean, this car you want an automatic. I understand that people ordered the automatic in this 8 series. So therefore I completely understand, but the manual are very rare and much more collectible and much more expensive as well. But for the driving, I think the automatic suits the car much better than the manual. So the 850, you really sit in like a cockpit. You see very good around you. You see here the design, it really wants around you, just like the old 6 series also a little bit has. I really like that. So the electric seats here, you see here also at the BMW 8 Alpina we did. We have 2 light switches. One for the normal lights and one for the fog lights, and the BMW board computer. Background radio, I'm not completely sure if this the original radio came from factory. Let me know in the comments. Air conditioning, you can here adjust the heat and the volume of the blower, and we have heated seats as well. And here, this is I think the roller from the back window, and nice leather seats. I'm really happy how these seats came out. They really beat it up, but still we were able to get them very, very nice. So very happy with the result of the leather. Here in the back you can also sit, but you see there's not much room, but you sit actually very deep inside. So still, you maybe still can sit quite okay, because you are so deep and do not need that much leg room because of that. But still not really a family car anyway. So now we're gonna finish the car and make it ready for the owner to pick it up. And for the BMW guys, every BMW guy who is going to buy a BMW will look at the toolkit if it is complete. So let's check that out, if this one is still complete. Let's see. I think it is actually is all the original BMW screwdriver. Normally there's a BMW logo on this as well here. No, it isn't. Sometimes I believe there's a BMW stamp on it. And here, I don't know if here something is missing, let me know in the comments. But so far, it looks like very complete. The 850 is finished up there. It's shining. That's crazy. It's completely protected from the underbody. We saved the whole underbody. It was time. We just were in time for many, many things. Otherwise, it was completely was true. So very happy we were on time saving this 850. I'm very happy with the result. The underbody is completely protected. The interior is looking absolutely fine. We saved the leather and the paint is corrected and has some sealant on it. So it's safe to go and the owner can enjoy it for many years to come. Oh, by the way, do not forget to like and subscribe our video and help us grow our channel. Thank you very much and see you next week.